Today's video is a bit more simpler. It's just me playing Fortnite, getting a win. Um, let's see. What do I want to talk about? I haven't really uploaded as much, and obviously that is apparent from my upload schedule just ranging from 3 weeks to months on end. Um, this is just something I want to just put out there because whatever, man. I'm not gonna just try to overthink a video and try to make it be like, oh, how can I do this? How can I do that? Try to make it entertaining. Um, that's just the thought process I've been in when trying to edit videos. I'll edit something, look at it, get a bunch of ideas, and either not put anything to work or, put my ideas forward and, not get anything done entirely. This is just going to be me talking the entire video, or I'm not sure how long the audio of me is going to last. I'll probably cut off at some point, but wanted to wish everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Well, as of me recording this video, it is currently December 30th, so a couple days away. Let's see what else. No, I just want to put more videos out there, whether they're heavily edited or not. And to be honest, most of my videos, if not all of them, are literally just me recording from my phone or just, you know, um, random sound effects whenever somebody gets hit or like transitioning from one clip to another. So it ain't really that much. It's just sharing gameplay and most of the time me just playing with friends, having a great time. I know that my friends are gonna watch this. Maybe, maybe not. But this goes out to all of you as just thank you for this year. It has been a really great year in terms of just feeling like I'm being supported by my friends whenever I'm going through stuff. So I'm really grateful for you guys. Whichever one of my friends decided to watch this video. Hi guys. Um, what else? Uh, no, just going through a lot. Like getting a new job like twice in the span of this year. Yeah, and I feel very lucky, to even have a job first off. And then the last couple weeks have been off, but just spending that time with family, friends, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with school because as of right now, I'm just going strong for like 3 years. I've just been a high school graduate. I've tried college like twice, and both those times it ended up not working out. So now I'm just trying to figure out a trade and trying to hope for the best and put in the work to see if I can figure something out. That and just, um, you know, get better at driving and get my license because majority of my friends have that down to me easily. Well, with me, I have really bad anxiety behind the wheel. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I honestly don't know why because I follow all the rules of driving and everything. I think I just I'm a nervous person in general. Um, let's see. Yeah, no, I have my permit, but I do not have my license. Um, at the age of 20. And I know driving, can be easy for some people and some people it isn't. I'm just putting this out there to vent the things that have been happening and what I feel. But, I still drive, whether it's like driving my mom places or sometimes my friend let me drive their cars responsibly. Obviously, I'm responsible with other people's cars. I do not speed. I try my best to follow the laws and just try to get from point A to point B. Um, Besides, you know, feeling really supported by my friends, um, this year has made me realize that my mental health was not the best. And it wasn't because of this. This is literally, YouTube is literally just a hobby. I'm putting this out there because, it's just whatever. I also felt like uploading. And just being lazy, to be honest. So I'm literally just gameplay in the background. Hopefully it's exciting. I don't know what I'm going to put over this. So I have, me just talking for however long. And I'm just going to put this over some random gameplay. I don't know what gameplay it's going to be. Um, I really hope I don't feel alone in this, because sometimes I do. Um, but mental health got to the point where it was just kind of like something's bothering me, whether something big or small, and it just ended up building up and festering until I had enough, and I had to tell my mom like, hey, I'm not feeling too good, to put it simply. So recently, I had my first therapy session, and it's as basic as any therapy session goes with, you know, let's talk about this. Like, what's your trauma? Do you have any trauma? Have any problems? Why you might feel this way or that way? And now I have medication for it. Um, Honestly, the medication has been really helping. Just taking consistently. I'm not sure if anybody has gone through that before, trying to take medication consistently, and not forget about it. Because with me, I just kind of forget about it, to be real. But let's see what else I want to talk about. What else? Let me look through my list. No, I don't have a list. I'm just going off the top of my head. Um, Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Uh, just this year I've been trying not to, you know, let my anxiety and just hesitation control me so badly, and not make me think so badly about myself to where it gets bad. Um, but it's a bit easier said than done. I tend to doubt myself a lot on everything that I do, even if it's something that I have plenty of experience in. It's just the doubt and that anxiety that gets to me, no matter what I'm doing. But it's been a struggling battle for me for a very long time, and now I'm getting help for it. So there's that, and hmm, you know, like getting the inspiration to just play video games. Not sorry, not play video games again. Video edit. Um, I think for me, I got to the point where when I would edit a video, like I took it too seriously when it was just a hobby. Like I'm not doing this for like, oh, I want to be the biggest YouTuber out there. I want to make X amount of money, do this, do that, go places. I mean, in hindsight, it would be cool, if I could do things and, you know, maybe in the future if I just keep this up, maybe make a little bit of money. I'm just saying, like, it would be nice. You get big enough, make that YouTube money. Yeah, I don't know, maybe because right now, we all know the job market is not the best and everything, but I'm lucky enough to have a bunch of prior job experience. I am very lucky for that. But I've always thought about it. It's like, do I want to do YouTube as a job? And thinking about that being my livelihood, I was like, not really. This is a fun hobby, and I think it would be better to just keep it as a hobby. And like I said, if I get there one day, where it's like, if I'm able to make money off this, and go places because of it and experience new opportunities because of it, shit, I guess I got lucky then. Because that's all it is, or what it means to me is just getting lucky and having people see this. But honestly, as long as people see this, that's all that matters. To be honest, it doesn't matter the views or what exposure he gets. You know, if he can get out there and reach people, and maybe they can relate to what I'm going through, maybe I wouldn't feel so alone. That's weird to say, but no, it's something I have been feeling for a bit, just on and off. Um, let's see. I've been talking for about 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 30 seconds. Not too bad. Normally, I normally can't do stuff off the fly like this, but here I am, just trying to figure it out. And even though there's pauses like in between my sentences, I'm just trying to lay it all out there for people to hear, people to see. Um, yeah, no, just the overwhelming anxiety and pressure that I feel sometimes, but that's normal. It's normal for everybody. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm the only one that goes through this. Hell no, everybody goes through it. But since this year's ending, I would like to say it was a good and bad year, but I'm saying this year was definitely more good than bad. It's just sometimes when the bad things hit my life, I don't know, it tends to affect me a lot more. But you know, we we learn things as we go. We figure things out. I I hope by saying this, I can at least just get it out there, put it into something healthy. I don't know, than just feeling like I'm bothering anybody with whether it's family, friends, or anybody really about my problems, which they've never said like, "Oh, you're a bother" or anything like that. No, none of them have. They've been nothing but supportive, and I really do appreciate everyone that has heard me out on my problems and what I'm going through. But this is like video venting, which I only did once because I was always like, do I really want to do that? Put that out there and just let people see it. But I'm gonna at least try this. Well, this is my second time trying it. I did it on like the first time I did it on it was like a TikTok, me venting about college or something because it was like a really the word count for an essay, and I was like, dude, I fucking hate this. um, let's see. No, this is just the second video of me venting about everything that's been going on and what's been happening in my life as of like over the span of this year. Um, I saw the SpongeBob movie. What was it called? Like, not. Um, I forgot the title, but it was just the most recent SpongeBob movie. Basically, Ice Spice is in it. She made a song for the movie. And man, I don't want to hear that again. I really do not want to hear that song again. She does play a small role in the movie. Nothing important. It's just the scene where she's like, I think, the ride operator, seeing everybody in line, and she gets to like SpongeBob, and I think it was like one of those. Where it's like it was already established where SpongeBob has tried to get in there, get to the roller coaster numerous times. I think she's like, "Oh, you again," and the whole like gist of that scene was, "Hey, I finally grew tall enough to ride this roller coaster." And that was it. That was literally all the only part of the movie that she played. That and her song. Excuse me. Which I never want to hear again. I'm not that big into Ice Spice. Maybe some of you are, but I'm not. That's not for me. We'll see. Do I have anything else? Any other random stuff to say? Um, I went to my first ever fighting game tournament. I really love fighting games. I grew up with them, and they're like my game I can always come back to. I went to my first Tekken 8 tournament, like locally here where I live. I'm not trying to dox myself, so I just went to my first local Tekken 8 tournament. Um, and obviously, I got my ass beat. You know, I do feel like I did put up a fight at least and didn't get completely, you know, beat the shit out of. So that was cool and made a friend. I'm not gonna say their name on here and everything, obviously respecting their privacy, and they do not know that I have a YouTube channel, so I'm not gonna say their name or anything. I'm just gonna say, hey, did you find this man? Like, listen, man, I didn't say your name or anything. No, I got his number, and we just bonded over talking about Tekken 8, all this cool stuff, how it relates to us, how we got into it. He's a really cool guy, really cool friend. Shit, I was trying to avoid describing him in any sort of way. So I think that's why I just said they instead of he or she. But since I already said he, I guess it's pretty obvious. But nah, really chill guy. Hopefully I get to play some games with him soon. He's just really busy with work. But nah, I made my first friend at a fighting game tournament. That was pretty cool, and can't wait to go again, honestly. When I have the money, because right now I'm broke as shit. I ain't got money for shit. I've been off of work for a while, so I go back to it soon, but still got a couple days until then. Um, no, yeah, I think that's the gist of everything. Just a little bit of where I've been, my mental health, the things I've been doing, whether it's struggling with them or not, and some of the things about my life that went on this year. Other than that, I'm doing better, I would say. I'm doing okay, but I would at least like to think I'm doing better. with my mental health. So here's to the new year. I really hope everyone has a really good year next year, starting next year, because it's in a couple days. And yeah, here's to everybody. And good luck with the challenges that you face. Whatever comes your way, I believe in you guys. You know, whatever it may be. I know you guys can do it. If I'm more comfortable believing in others than I am myself, which probably says something about me more than anything. But whatever, okay, who cares? And yeah, I guess enjoy the rest of this video. There's not much left of it because I'm recording it and I see the footage. So yeah, Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, and here's to a new year. Later.
Holy fucking shit.